Alright, and it may hurt your feelings. So click off the stream if you need to. And if you're not here, if I haven't ranked you on my tier list, and then you could like send me your profile picture in the Discord and then I'll rank you. Anyways, let's get started on me first. I think I'm a pretty good streamer. Anyways, no one is this below. Next one. Jazzy's next. Jazzy is a pretty frequent viewer of mine. Well, this could go to anyone, huh? This is a toss-up. Jazzy. We have been 1v1ing recently, and it's been really funny hanging out with Jazzy. And I think it's fun whenever they're in stream. And they make some really crazy goon rhymes. And some sick rhymes, okay?
Why so serious?
Anyways, I'm putting Jazzy at probably A tier. Oh, by the way, S tier is pretty much the tier where I'm saying, I'm in love with you, you're awesome, you're amazing, thank you. Actually, no, I wouldn't go that far. Anyways, Josiah goes in S tier. He's my best friend in real life. And he's probably my bestest friend in real life. Honestly. He's probably one of my bestest friends in real life. So I would put him in S. And because he's in my streams most of the time, he talks to me pretty frequently. And he's a great friend. I love this guy. And Knee-Man's next. I'm being honest with you, Knee-Man, you cause a lot of problems in here whenever it's supposed to be chill. But you do make it fun, though. You do make it fun in here. So I would rank you at B tier. I think that's a fine position where you are. Alright, Esper's next. Esper reached out to me before about the capture card thing, and I think that it's great that they reached for my opinion, and because my expertise. And also, Esper is a very respectable person that I met in my stream, pretty much. I think they're like the person I could take the most seriousness with. So I will put them at A. A Gunner Goblin. They're my twin brother, apparently, according to your normal Twitch watcher. Oh, they get S tier because they're my twin brother. Your normal Twitch watcher. I need to think about this one. Where would I put your normal Twitch watcher? I would surely put them at A tier. And they've been here since the very beginning and stayed for pretty much everything. So I would put them at S tier, pretty much. And they are a very loyal streamer, not a streamer, a very loyal fan is what I should say. Also, I'm the only one they watch on Twitch, apparently. And there's a spinning fish on screen. So I'll put them at S. And Toby got S tier, and no questions asked. And then we have Polish, I believe. I think that's what their profile picture was. Let me look real quick. I think Polish is recently, huh? And B tier. I don't know too much about you, but we'll get to know each other in the future. Probably. Maybe. Anyways, Mario Roblox. I'll put you in also B tier. Yeah, I believe so. Only because there's so many people who complain about you, which is kind of really funny. But also you're a very loyal fan as well, and I appreciate that. But like, I also don't know anything about you. Quite as much as other people. So I'm gonna put you at B tier. Caramel gets A tier because a Caramel is a very awesome person who sends pics of their inspection of their surgery cat. I'm joking. They're also a very loyal fan as well, and I hope further down the line you will keep being a loyal fan. Damn, I'm gonna change the music. I curry music to touch grass too. What else could I say about Caramel? There's a lot of good things. Let's see what Caramel is saying. Let's go, cat dissection carried me. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, there's not else to say. You're just there. You're just there. You give me a lot of uncomfortable Earthbound songs. Your frequent chatter in Discord, and because you make it not so dead in my Discord channel. Actually, you might be floating more towards S. You might be floating more towards S tier. Gummy gets an S tier. And they gifted me like several subs. I've been here from the very beginning, and they are actually very awesome and amazing. And I am so happy to have a viewer like him. And their music choices are always fire, alright? And the music carries are awesome. Let's get to Jakku. And Jakku is pretty much our godfather. And he's pretty much our father. For us, pretty much. He is the adult of the adults. He gives us great wisdom. And he is a fellow random player, which I appreciate. I mean, Gummy is also a fellow random player as well. And also, they're very hard to beat, honestly. There's not much bad things to say about Jakku, because I could find close to none. I'm very grown up, and they're amazing. That's it. S tier. Frogs gets an A tier. I mean, I've talked to Frogs frequently in the past, and they're an amazing person, and they modded for me a couple of times, but they disappeared on me. Probably because they had to do their nursing duties and everything. But I think A tier is a great spot for Frogs. I feel like I knew too much about Frogs, but just enough for us to stay friends forever. Anyways, Fighter! A Fighter gets an S tier. We collabed a couple of times. He's awesome, he's amazing, and that's pretty much it. He's a really funny guy as well. His humor amuses me a lot, plenty of times. So he deserves to be an S tier. So that would be pretty much... Oh wait, we need Pikmin. Where's Pikmin? Pikmin should have been in here. Pikmin's with me. No explanations needed. Goofy Gamer goes in B. I don't know too much about him. I know he came in here recently, and I hope to know him further. If anybody wants me to rank them that I haven't ranked, I'll go into the Discord and put your profile picture in so I could rank you. First, I'm gonna rank Pikmin. This is Pikmin, alright? This is Pikmin before Frogs. A tier. Probably one of the highest tiers. And this is Pikmin after Frogs. Right next to me. And no one's this below. No, it's... Alright, Jonas. You're probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. And for that, I'm gonna put you in A tier. There's not much more than that. I just think you're hilarious. And then there's Nikki. And Nikki had some pretty interesting comments in the past. A lot of interesting comments. So, honestly, I think... And Nikki has been here pretty much forever. Nikki's been here since your normal Twitch watcher's been here. And they've pretty much known each other since forever. So I would say I would put them at probably A tier. Probably higher than the Pikmin. Royal's been here just as long. Royal's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. But like when he's in battle, right? When he's playing on Smash, whenever he gets the opportunity to taunt, like it gets really annoying because Mario and Royal are pretty much a tag team when it comes to taunting. Those are the two guys. If Mario taunts, then Royal will taunt. That's pretty much how the chain reaction will go. And I think that's kind of funny. I put him also A tier. Oh, by the way, this is you, Frogs. You're at A tier, if you were wondering. Oh, do you know who else I have to add? I have to add... Wrong one. I have to add Cockspire. Ranking my viewers, see? By the way, a Crossfire gets S tier. And I call it pay to win, I don't care. And they're an awesome person. Here we go. A second round, guys. We got Momed. He's gonna be an A tier. Technically, Momed should be an S tier. I'll put him high A. He's a pretty awesome dude. He's really fun to play around. He also lags the game so much. And we just love to blame all of our problems on him. He's itching towards S tier, is what I'm thinking, but he's not too far. He's not too far higher up than that. But yeah, I'll put him here. Anyways, we have Bob. I'll put him in C tier. He's our first C tier. Probably because he's way too negative and nitpicky too. He's very nitpicky. And whenever like there's a problem, he takes the side opposite of mine, and then he fights for the other guy. Or no, that was Batman, huh? That was Batman who did that. But yeah, the Bob will go in C tier. Sometimes it's funny. Also, I need to put Batman in here. Oh, never mind. Apparently I didn't have it. I'll get Batman here eventually. I don't know you enough. I don't know you enough, me. Okay, and now for Clown Car. Clown Car is hilarious. I love Clown Car. He's probably the highest in B. Probably because he's like opening Pandora's box, right? But instead of something really bad happening, they just gave you cookies in the Pandora's box while the world is exploding. Pretty much. That's how I explain Clown Car. But it's funny though, whenever you would mention his daily task with the emojis, and it doesn't make sense. and none of his paragraphs make sense. And it's actually so funny. But yeah, that's B tier. Batman! He goes in C tier! Alright, we're done here. No need to further explain. I literally have no politics. And bro is always there talking about politics. I should have probably banned him by this point, but honestly, I think it's a little funny how I keep timing him out. And so I'll keep him for a while longer. Unless he assaults someone in chat, then I'm gonna have to do something. Whoever chose this match, go to the corner and never leave. Hey, I think this map was great. Anyways, ranking time! Oh, whoops. For Sophis, I'll put A tier. They never caused me any problems. They are a very loyal Min Min main and to their craft, and they will forever support their character. And I appreciate that. Even though it is a little strange on why they did. I think when I asked whether or not they played ARMS, I don't think they responded and whether or not they did. But I guess they just love Min Min. Anyways, I'm gonna rank Barasu now. Barasu has been here for a very long time as well, is what I feel like. Maybe not as long as your normal Twitch watcher, but during the times where sprints was a huge problem, and we're just figuring out that teabagging was not a good atmosphere for us. I think that is when we found Barasu. It was during those times. It was right before I made the rule. But I think Barasu is a really good player, and it makes me a little angry sometimes because I get frustrated when somebody's better than me, which happens a lot, to the point where I just stop caring. But overall, I think Barasu is awesome for sticking with me for this long. So I'll give them A. I'll put them right next to Frogs, between Esper and Frogs. Anyway, back to gameplay. We have Kaiten here. I have a lot of thoughts about where to put Kaiten. Originally, it would probably be not near Pikmin. And Pikmin is the lowest tier. It would probably be in the Batman or Bob area. But recently, he's been on good behavior, so I would put him in B or A. If he keeps this up, most definitely. A third or fourth? I'm not gonna put Kaiten low. Because to me, he's like a little kid, but little kids grow up, so he's not gonna be a kid. He's gonna be a grown adult with his own ideals, and he's gonna improve as he goes along.